So you're about to separate, or you've recently separated. What are some of the immediate things that you should do, or at least turn your mind to if you haven't already? One of the things is, if you're able to, and if it's safe to do so, make copies of all financial documents in the house, particularly if you're going to be the person leaving the matrimonial home or leaving the family home. So if you're able to make and take copies of financial statements, relevant financial information, then do so, particularly if you have concerns that your ex-partner might not be transparent down the track in terms of that exchange of financial documents. Other thing that you might want to turn your mind to is any joint bank account that you have with your ex-partner. Now, if you have a joint bank account, do you need to attend to the bank to ensure that there's a joint signatory required so that neither of you can withdraw significant funds without the knowledge or consent of the other? Likewise, if there's a joint account, do you need urgent access to some funds to set up some accommodation, for example? If so, is it worthwhile getting that now before your ex-partner does the same to you? And that's particularly so if you're not the person who's employed in the relationship, or you have less access to funds generally. Is it worthwhile taking some of that money now, knowing that it will be considered later in the overall division? It's not taking the money forever, it's accessing the money now because you need it now. The other thing to turn your mind to is, I guess this is similar to taking copies of documents, but just familiarise yourself with your finances as much as possible. So it might be that appointment with the bank to ascertain what exactly is going on with any mortgages, joint bank accounts and so on, speaking to the accountant, just getting across as much of that financial information as possible. Do you need a caveat on one or more of the properties? Are they in your ex-partner's name only, meaning that he or she can sell or transfer that property without your knowledge or consent? Is it a genuine concern? That's always my question. No point going to the expense of doing that if it's not a genuine concern. But if you're worried your ex-partner might sell or transfer property that's in their sole name, turn your mind to it, get that legal advice. Do you need sole occupancy of the property? Are you worried about where you're going to live? Are you not in a financial position to move out, for example? Do you have safety concerns? So we can look at getting sole occupancy orders of the court if your ex-partner doesn't agree to it. And the sort of circumstances where the court would make those orders is if it will look at things such as financial hardship and family violence, apprehension orders and so on, intervention orders. So there's lots of these sort of immediate things that you really should turn your mind to, ideally before you separate, if not at the time of separation. We can talk you all through this. If you want to book a complimentary meeting to speak with one of our lawyers on phone or online, you can book it via our website. Otherwise, just give us a call if you've got any questions and we'll be happy to help.